G'day. Today's session of the nitty gritty of selling is about making it count. So listen up. I'm David Seymour. This is the nitty gritty of selling. Hopefully by now you've done some planning for 2020. And it doesn't matter what level of business you're in, whether you're just starting out or whether you've been in it for 20 years. You should still have some sort of written plan, some ideas of goals and targets and strategies as how you and what it is that you want to do. Now, a long time ago, a wise man once said, the thing is, when you're doing your planning and your goals, start with the answer. So let's say if the answer was you want to sell 20 properties or 40 properties or 100 properties, you start with that and work your way backwards as to how and when this is going to happen. And you can dissect that right down to the day if you really want to. And you could also use it along the philosophy of going, well, I want to earn $250,000 a year. So that's the answer. Start with that, 250K, and work backwards. How am I going to earn that? How many widgets do I need to sell, or how many properties do I need to list and sell, or how many contracts do I need to secure? How many jobs are we going to do, and in what sort of time frames? So that's your goals. But here's the thing, and this is short and sweet and to the point. You have to make them count. There's no point in writing all these things down, working it all out, and then not being accountable in any way. You can go to all the strategy and planning and organisational type meetings and seminars and everything else, but what it is about making it work once you've actually worked it out, what it is that you want to do. So you go along to all these meetings, and maybe it's your team leaders, it's your sales managers, maybe it's your company owners telling you, hey, or suggesting to you that you have a written plan, work it out, dissect it, and formulate how you're going to move ahead from where you were last year. And that's great, don't get me wrong, that is awesome. But you need to be accountable for what you do. So if you say, I want to earn $250,000 and these are the steps that I'm going to do it, and whether it's delivering flyers, making phone calls, working on your database every week, all those sort of things, doing so many quotes, then you've got to sit down probably at least once a week, maybe a couple of times a month, and go, cool, this is where we're at. Yep, I've done that. Oh, I didn't get that done, so I've got to just work a bit harder over the next few days to get that done. But if you're not accountable, firstly accountable to yourself, and don't bullshit yourself about it, but be accountable and actually do what it takes. Remember what I said, it's about having that consistent commitment to doing the things that need to be done. Not doing them for a few weeks and going, oh, that's all too hard. Of course it's hard. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But secondly, what you need to be accountable maybe to somebody else so they can pull you up. So you can't bullshit yourself. Can't jack the figures around or go, oh, well, it doesn't matter if I didn't do it. Make yourself accountable either A, to your business partners, to your spouse, to your sales managers or your company owners, whatever it takes. But actually have someone sit down with you and go through a review with what's happening on a regular basis. That's what you need to do. Be accountable, not just to yourself, but to somebody else who is going to hold you accountable for what you say you're going to do. That's it today. Short and sweet. I'm David Seymour. That's the nitty gritty of selling. Go out there and smash it.